Most travelers come to Zhangjiajie for its towering sandstone peaks and mist-covered landscapes. But once the sun disappears behind the mountains, another side of the city begins to wake up. Street grills ignite across the night markets. Chili oil bubbles in woks. Smoke from charcoal fires drifts through narrow streets as vendors prepare the dishes locals crave after dark. Zhangjiajie sits in Hunan province, a region famous for bold, fiery cuisine where garlic, chili, and smoked meats dominate the flavor. The food here isn't delicate, it's loud, spicy, and full of energy. From smoky barbecue skewers and bubbling fish hotpots to mountain-style dishes like San Xia Guo, the city's night food scene is packed with local specialties waiting to be discovered. Tonight, we're exploring some of the most popular food streets in Zhangjiajie, places where locals gather to eat, drink, and unwind beneath the mountains. Nanmenkou Night Market. If you want to see how Zhangjiajie really eats after dark, head straight to Nanmenkou Night Market. As evening settles over the city, the quiet streets begin filling with smoke from charcoal grills and the smell of garlic, chili, and sizzling meat drifting through the night air. This market is famous for its Hunan-style barbecue skewers, where lamb, pork belly, tofu, and vegetables are dusted heavily with chili flakes and cumin before hitting the grill. The meat crackles as fat drips into the coals, sending sparks into the air while vendors flip skewers quickly over open flames. Another must-try here is spicy grilled fish served in wide trays layered with garlic, ginger, and bright red chilies. The fish cooks slowly while vegetables soak up the bubbling sauce around it, filling the street with a rich, smoky aroma. You'll also spot stalls serving fried potato slices tossed in chili powder, crispy on the outside and soft in the middle, along with stinky tofu, deep-fried until golden and topped with pickled vegetables and garlic chili sauce. It's bold, spicy, and a little chaotic, exactly the kind of street food experience locals come back for night after night. Street food prices usually range between 10 and 35 Chinese yuan, $1.50 to $5 USD per dish. Location: Nanmenkou area, Zhangjiajie City Center. 72 Strange Buildings Food Street. If Nanmenkou is where Zhangjiajie eats, the 72 Strange Buildings Food Street is where the city turns theatrical after dark. Located beneath the towering wooden complex known as 72 Strange Buildings, this area looks almost unreal at night. Lanterns glow across stacked wooden balconies while rows of food stalls gather below, filling the air with the smell of charcoal smoke, chili oil, and sizzling meat. One of the most common sights here is Tujia-style grilled pork belly, thick slices of meat cooked slowly over open flames and brushed with chili oil. The edges crisp as the fat renders, sending waves of smoky aroma across the street. Nearby vendors serve Hunan chili noodles, bowls of chewy noodles coated in bright red chili oil, garlic, soy sauce, and crushed peanuts. The heat builds slowly, warming the mouth with each bite. You'll also find stalls grilling sticky rice cakes, lightly charred over charcoal until the outside caramelizes, while the inside stays chewy and soft. Some are brushed with brown sugar for sweetness, while others come with a light coating of chili sauce. The whole area feels almost like a mountain village festival, music drifting through the street, lanterns glowing overhead, and crowds moving slowly between food stalls beneath the towering wooden structure. Street food prices typically range from 15 to 40 Chinese yuan, $2 to $6 USD per dish. Location: 72 Strange Buildings Complex, Yongding District, Zhangjiajie. Tujia Food Street. If you want to taste the flavors that truly belong to the mountains around Zhangjiajie, head to one of the local Tujia food streets. These areas celebrate the cooking traditions of the Tujia ethnic minority, whose food culture has shaped much of the region's bold, smoky cuisine. Unlike busy night markets filled with fast snacks, the food here feels a little more rustic and deeply tied to mountain life. Wooden storefronts glow under lantern lights, while grills crackle and large woks hiss with chili oil. One of the standout dishes is Tujia smoked pork, thick slices of cured pork belly that have been slowly smoked over wood fires. The meat is usually stir-fried with garlic shoots and fresh red chilies, creating a rich, smoky dish with just the right amount of heat. Another local specialty is heja, sometimes called lazy tofu. Soybeans are ground into a thick soup and simmered with vegetables, tofu, and chili paste, creating a warm and comforting bowl that locals often eat with rice. You'll also see vendors grilling sticky rice cakes, turning them slowly over charcoal until the outside becomes lightly crisp while the inside stays soft and chewy. Compared to the chaos of night markets, the atmosphere here feels slower and more traditional, the kind of place where people gather to share dishes and enjoy the evening air drifting down from the mountains. Street food and small plates usually cost between 15 and 45 Chinese yuan, or roughly $2 to $7 USD. Location: Tujia cultural food areas around Yongding District, Zhangjiajie. San Xia Guo restaurants. If there's one dish locals insist you try in Zhangjiajie, it's San Xia Guo, a fiery mountain-style feast that perfectly captures the bold flavors of the region. Unlike traditional Chinese hotpot, where ingredients are cooked separately in broth, San Xia Guo arrives already sizzling in a wide metal wok placed over a burner at the center of the table. The dish starts in the kitchen, where meats and vegetables are stir-fried together with garlic, ginger, and a heavy spoon of chili paste before being brought out bubbling hot. Most versions combine pork belly, beef, and smoked sausage, all coated in a thick red sauce packed with dried chilies and local spices. As the wok continues heating at the table, the ingredients slowly caramelize while the sauce thickens and clings to every bite. Potatoes and tofu are often added to the mix, soaking up the spicy oil as the edges crisp slightly against the hot pan. The result is rich, smoky, and intensely satisfying, the kind of dish meant for sharing with friends late into the night. San Xia Guo is less about delicate flavors and more about bold mountain cooking, hearty, spicy, and full of energy. A typical San Xia Guo meal costs between 60 and 120 Chinese yuan, or roughly $8 to $17 USD, depending on the ingredients. Location: local San Xia Guo restaurants across central Zhangjiajie. Tianmen Mountain Street, snacks. After a night of smoky grills and fiery chili dishes, the atmosphere changes slightly near the base of Tianmen Mountain. This is where the towering cliffs rise above the city, and where many visitors and locals gather for a quieter late-night snack after exploring the markets. Small street vendors line the nearby streets, their carts glowing under simple lamps, while the cool mountain air drifts down from the peaks above Zhangjiajie. One of the most popular snacks here is roasted sweet potato, cooked slowly over charcoal until the skin split open and the inside becomes soft, sweet, and caramelized. Vendors slice them open while steam rises into the cool night air. You'll also find bowls of Hunan rice noodles, lighter than the fiery versions found in the night markets, often topped with chopped herbs, soy sauce, and just a touch of chili oil. Another common street treat is candied hawthorn skewers, bright red fruit coated in hardened sugar syrup. When you bite into it, the sweet shell cracks instantly, revealing the tart fruit inside. Compared to the crowded food markets, this area feels calm and relaxed, the perfect place to slow down while the mountain towers quietly above the glowing city lights. Street snacks typically cost between 10 and 30 Chinese yuan, $1.50 to $4 USD. Location: streets near Tianmen Mountain entrance, Zhangjiajie. Zhangjiajie night streets, where the food keeps going. Even after the markets quiet down, the streets of Zhangjiajie don't completely fall asleep. Late into the night, small street stalls remain open along the quieter roads and neighborhood corners. These aren't large markets or tourist food streets, just simple carts and family-run kitchens serving the dishes locals crave after a long day. One of the most common late-night snacks is Hunan-style chili noodles. Thick noodles tossed quickly with garlic, soy sauce, vinegar, and a generous spoon of red chili oil. The aroma is sharp and warming, perfect for the cool mountain evenings. Nearby stalls might be grilling sausages and skewered meats, brushed with chili paste and cumin before hitting small charcoal grills. The fat drips into the fire while the smoke drifts slowly across the quiet street. You'll also see vendors frying dumplings and scallion pancakes, the dough crisping in hot oil until golden, while customers gather around the small carts, waiting for their order. These late-night food spots feel less chaotic than the markets, slower, quieter, and more personal. Locals stop for one final bite before heading home, while the mountain skyline looms quietly in the background. Most late-night snacks cost between 10 and 25 Chinese yuan, or about $1.50 to $3.50 USD. Location: neighborhood streets around central Zhangjiajie. Zhangjiajie after dark, where the mountains meet the markets. By the end of the night in Zhangjiajie, it becomes clear that this city is about more than just breathtaking scenery. Beneath the towering cliffs and misty mountain peaks, the streets come alive with smoky grills, bubbling woks, and the unmistakable aroma of Hunan chili. From the chaotic stalls of Nanmenkou Night Market to the lantern-lit streets beneath the 72 strange buildings, the food scene here feels bold, fiery, and deeply local. It's the kind of place where spice builds slowly with every dish, from simple street snacks to bubbling woks of San Xia Guo, shared around tables late into the night. Because in Zhangjiajie, the mountains may be what bring people here, but the food is what keeps the city alive long after dark.